Of this era.
That's your fan, Floyd.
And
that's your fan. Saying you ain't got a
can't beat
chance
Paul
in
Wayne.
hell to beat P. Will. That's your fan, Floyd.
No. Sorry.
Now look, that's that man. If that can't get you out to a gym in Vegas, I don't know what will. He said you ain't got no nuts, Floyd. He said you ain't got no
I
nuts.
ain't worried about Floyd's nuts. I'm just saying. He
Now
can't
look,
beat Paul Williams.
you, Floyd, give us some fights, Floyd. Come on out, Floyd.
I'll be happy if he just comes out for one fight, and that would be the.
Come on out, man. Come on.
Come on and fight.
Come
Pacquiao.
on out.
I think you know what? I'll say this: if Floyd comes out and beats Manny Pacquiao, I think that guarantees his legacy as the greatest fighter of this era, bar none. I think that guarantees his legacy as the greatest fighter of this era because
he said of this era,
and
that includes
ahead
Jones,
of Pacquiao, ahead of Roy Jones, ahead of Bernard Hopkins, because
that's
what that would do is if he beats, first of all, if he comes out and fights Pacquiao and wins, you can guarantee he's never fighting again, because that's like Michael Jordan hitting that game-winning shot against Utah and having a hand in the air. He can lead the game with his hand in the air all net and say, I was the greatest.
All right, Floyd.
And you know, if he does that, I don't think that would make him the greatest ever.
Right.
But I think without question, that will make him the greatest of this era.
Because
Pacquiao's the number one pound for pound right now, arguably.
I mean that's one of your biggest fans right there, Floyd.
But just don't fight Paul Williams, man.
Man.
Don't do that.
Cause I believe Paul Williams is probably is going to be one of the greatest fighters in this upcoming era, bar none.
Soon to be seen.
Coming up, that's if he get past this Winky Wright, because that's a damn tough fight. People have forgot since he hasn't fought in a while, and with that pitiful performance against Bernard Hopkins up at light heavyweight, they have forgot how great this guy is. If Paul Williams wins this fight and does it in a great way, we might be looking at one of the greatest fighters in a long time to come out of boxing. So P. Will
soon to be seen.
Soon to be seen, but
I like Paul Williams, but I'm not ready to anoint him the great. I say he'll beat Mosley just because of the matchup, not because he's that great.
Dude.
I like Paul Williams, but it all depends on what weight class he's fighting. He can't do the welterweights. What he does to welterweights, he can't do that to real middleweights. Like, let him go and fight Arthur Abraham and see then we'll see how great he is. But until then, I'm not ready. It all depends on what.
Hey, but I'm telling you this though, Winky Wright is getting knocked out in that fight, and I'm gonna give you the round, okay? Listen up, guys.
Round 15.
No, I'm gonna give you the round in the minutes in this round. 2 minutes. 2 minutes of the 9th round. No, take that back. I'm sorry. I'm lying to you. 2 minutes in the 7th round. Paul Williams destroys Winky Wright. 2 minutes in the 7th round. I said it. Remember that. Put your money up in Vegas, baby. I'm calling that fight.
If you're right about that, I will never go against you ever again. And that's a promise.
All right. And we're about to wrap this up. But check out this though. Floyd, hey, we got one of your fans right here, you know what I'm saying? One of your fans telling you come on out. Come on out.
Just one more fight.
One more. Come on,
fight.
man.
Just fight Manny.
Come on,
I
man.
mean,
give it to us, man. Give it to us, man.
I mean, if you want to respond to, Marquez calling you out, I think Floyd can beat Marquez. Marquez is a really good guy, but again, the speed of Floyd Mayweather is something that guys tend to not realize until they're in there with him. It's one of those things. Like I remember when Jerry Stackhouse first got into the NBA. He's like, oh, I can guard Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah.
First game, Jordan put like 40 on him. You know what I mean? Like, it might look like you can when you watch it on TV, but when you're in front of the beast, it's totally different.
Totally different, right?
I think Marquez, like I said, Floyd's defense and speed is always going to give him the edge over almost anybody he's in there with the exception of a guy like Paul Williams who throws so many punches and is so much bigger than him.
Right.
But if Floyd wants to respond to Marquez calling him out, I think that's a pretty safe fight for him. I think he'll beat Marquez, and then he can go on and fight Manny and walk off into the sunset, and everybody's happy.
And so you think he'll beat both of them with no problem, right?
I'm not gonna say he'll beat Manny.
Oh,
I mean, I think he would be favored to beat Manny,
right?
But Manny's style, Floyd would have like the throwback Floyd could beat Manny. The Floyd, like I said, the Floyd who fought Arturo Gatti, that Floyd Mayweather can beat Pacquiao. The Floyd Mayweather that fought Ricky Hatton wouldn't stand a chance against Manny.
Wow.
Because he has against Manny Pacquiao, Floyd would have to be a lot more offensive. He can't make Manny chase him and try to counter his shots. I don't think that's going to work against Manny.
Those are your fans. That's your fan talking.
So, and I think he could beat Manny if he chose to just go, balls out and give us a glimpse of what he used to do before he was getting 20 million a fight.
You know what? I really don't. I don't even really believe in Mayweather.